Welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel, CPR Rachel. And today, we're doing my week 5 2024 grocery challenge grocery haul. Not sure what I'm calling this thing. But since I don't have a real grocery haul for week 5, I am going to actually just replay my what's left over from my end of my video from yesterday. And then I'm going to follow that up with my prep work. One thought I had as I was putting this together, I was wondering if you guys thought it would be a good idea for me to do my what's left over in the same video as the grocery haul. Or I could still leave it at the end of my previous week's video, what I ate the previous week, and then copy it and put it at the beginning of the haul video. Anyway, any thoughts on that, let me know. So we're going to do what was left over from week 4 going into week 5, and also my prep for week 5. Happy Sunday morning. I'm just kind of waking myself up here. Should have done this yesterday, but didn't have time. So this is my what's left over after week 4 and going into week 5, which puts me sort of at the halfway point because my goal was 10 weeks, but I knew it was probably going to end up being 11 weeks. So yeah. So this is what I have left in my canisters, and well, I guess the baking mix is not in my canisters. I was going to put some other stuff up also, but didn't have enough room. Anyway, so my canisters, I still got some spaghetti left back there. I still got flour. I still got rice. I still have brown sugar. I still have egg noodles. I still have some onions. I still have some potatoes. And I still have baking mix that I've already mentioned. I do have additional of the rice, the brown sugar, and the egg noodles that aren't in the canisters yet, since I just was using what I had. So that's what's in the canisters. Let's get the other stuff that is stored at room temperature at the moment. I think I've got everything pulled out from the cupboards. That's also room temperature. I still have chocolate chip cookie mix, which I plan on making today, so I have cookies to eat throughout the week. Still have well over half that box of the turtles, the Aldi version of goldfish crackers. Those usually, when I get those usually last with me a few weeks normally. Anyway, I have a box of macaroni and cheese. I have some salsa. I think there's 3 sweet potatoes left in that bag. I have just the beef bouillon left. I need to get some more chicken bouillon. That may be on next week's grocery list. I might hold off on it because I do have the chicken broth in the freezer that you'll see in a little bit. So I might hold off on the chicken bouillon for a little bit longer. I have 1 can of tomato sauce, 1 can of cream of mushroom soup. I have the spices I have are, let me turn this one around so you can see it. I have garlic powder. I have cumin now. I have chili powder now. I have oregano and I have pepper. And then my 3 original things I started with from that I was allowing myself that I already had are salt, oil, and I have various versions of oil. That's just the one that I use the most, so that's the one that stays out on my counter. And then I allowed myself white vinegar that at this point, because I haven't used it yet, I don't think I'll use it in this challenge. If I use vinegar for salad dressings, it's going to be either a balsamic or a red wine vinegar. And those I will, if I'm going to use those, I will purchase those because A, they're not as cheap as white vinegar, and they're also not as multifunctional as white vinegar. Anyway, okay, so let me get the fridge stuff next. I forgot, I had 1 package of yeast left. It was sitting over to the side. So yay, I need that. I'm going to use that probably not till next week, but I'm going to need that when I make pizza dough because that is on the agenda at some point. Okay, so the contents of my fridge. I have, you can't see it back here very well, this is a little bit of the Monterey Jack cheese left. That's maybe about 1/3 of that block, maybe 1/4, somewhere around in there. I've got all the apples I bought. I haven't eaten any of those. I have soy sauce. I have ketchup. I have mustard. I have mayo. I put my English muffins in the refrigerator when I knew I wasn't going to get to them this past week so they wouldn't get moldy. So I have English muffins in my refrigerator. I still have my entire block of sharp cheddar cheese, my entire block of mozzarella cheese. I have a little bit of Parmesan cheese left over. I have some of the sweet potatoes I cooked back there still that I will probably eat today. I have 2 zucchini left. There's more than half that thing of sour cream left. I have 1 lonely egg, which will get used in that cookie mix. That's why I didn't use it this past week, even though I could have used it. I was saving it for the cookie mix. I have 1 thing of sausage, which will get used today because I will have to do breakfast prep today, and I'm going to use it for breakfast this morning. I have a thing of pepperoni, so when I make pizza, I have pepperoni for my pizza. Right now I'm thinking the pepperoni pizza will wait till next week because I do have additional toppings I would prefer to put on my pizza. So I'm thinking I'm not going to need it this week, so I'm thinking I can get my additional toppings for my pizza in the next grocery haul. And I think butter's the only thing I haven't mentioned. And I haven't been keeping up with how much butter I use because I bought butter and I had butter. And I'm not sure how much butter I've used because I had my boxes of butter were open in my refrigerator, so I haven't kept up with how much butter I've used. But I'm pretty sure I probably used more butter than I bought, or I'm getting close to using more butter than I bought. Considering that I need a whole stick of butter for the chocolate chip cookie mix, if I'm not over so far with my butter, I will be over today. But I'm not that concerned about it because there's some things that there's a few things that I've kept smaller amounts of than what I donated. So anyway, that's what's in my refrigerator. Now to pull out the freezer. I also have still at this point in my refrigerator the leftover chili, but I have decided I'm not going to eat that because it sat in the fridge for about 3 or 4 days before I put it in the freezer, and it's been out of the fridge a good 4 days, out of the freezer back in the fridge for a good 4 days now, maybe 5. And I feel like it is beyond its life expectancy. I was trying not to waste anything. I probably should have held the chili off for a week, making that casserole off for a week where I was going to eat more meals consistently, but I didn't. So I ended up having to waste some. But there's probably another 2, possibly 3 more meals off that chili in the freezer. Anyway, that's what was left in the fridge. So that's what's left in my fridge, and I will clear this off and get the freezer stuff up. Okay, from the freezer, I have probably about half that bag of California blend veggies left. The whole bag of broccoli florets left. The whole bag of green beans left. I have a whole bunch of broth and chicken still left from the rotisserie chicken. I have those sausage pancake muffins left. Probably 3 breakfasts worth to get through. Yeah. I'm not excited about those. I was kind of disappointed by those, but I'm eating them. I'm eating them because I made them. And it's part of the challenge, and I've already wasted the chili, not wasting those. And then I have my pancake, 1 banana, there's actually 2 banana sheet pan pancakes and bacon in there, but that's 1 more breakfast. So I've got about 4 breakfasts here, so I definitely got to do breakfast prep after this. And I still have the 1 thing of tortillas that I put in the freezer because the one I left out on the counter and didn't put in the refrigerator got moldy because I normally put it in the refrigerator, but whatever reason I did not. So, yeah, and that's not something else I wasted. So, yeah, wasting food is wasting money. Anyway, so that's left in my freezer. Now I can do my breakfast prep because I'm hungry. And yeah, so let me clear this off so I can get to my stove and cook some breakfast for myself. Not sort of breakfast prep for the week, but really mainly breakfast for this morning. I've made 6 sausage patties there. I'm going to fry those up. I am going to make myself a sausage McMuffin. I'm going to make 6 of them. 5 of them are going to be for later. 1 of them is going to be for this morning. I'm going to slice some of that cheese. And then that's about half the roll of sausage. The other half of the sausage is here. I'll put them in the fridge until I'm ready to do the rest of my breakfast prep later today. And I'm going to make sausage cheese balls with that. So that is my beginning breakfast prep, but really breakfast for Sunday morning. Okay, so I have my oven preheated at 375, which is what I need for the cookies. I'm about to stick those 3 potatoes and that 1 sweet potato in the oven for meal prep. And then I am going to make my cookie mix over there. And then over here, I am going to make sausage cheese balls to also go in the oven. So that is going to be the extent of my meal prep for this week. I have my pot back there to make chicken and rice. And I'll probably go ahead and cut up the zucchini and roast that in the oven while I've got the oven running today too. And I'll have the zucchini with the chicken and rice. So right now I have the potatoes in the oven. Got 1 tray of cookies in the oven. And timer set. It said it's going to make 36 cookies, but I think my cookie scoop's larger than the cookie scoop. They said a browning teaspoon. I think mine's more like a tablespoon. My cookie scoop. So, yeah, so I've got cookies going in the oven. And then I'm going to hop over here and work on the sausage. Actually, I think I'm going to wait till I get the last tray of cookies in the oven before I start working on the sausage and cheese balls. The cookies are out of the oven. Sausage balls are ready to go in the oven. Zucchini and potatoes are still in the oven. Sorry for the steam. And that's going to be that's going to be all of my meal prep for today. Like I said, I'm just going to make my chicken and rice. And I'll have the zucchini with it. And I'm not sure if I'm going to make a different meal today or just eat chicken and rice for lunch and dinner. We'll see. If I do make a different meal, it's probably going to be the macaroni and cheese mix kit, because I'll have the potatoes throughout the week with the chicken and the salsa and the sour cream, which I could eat that for dinner. But I was thinking about taking those more towards lunches for the week at work, because they're easier to take for lunches. Yeah. And then I'm also going to make chicken and dumplings, but I don't want to make both chicken and rice and chicken and dumplings on the same day. That seems a little redundant. Thank you guys for joining me on this grocery budget challenge journey. And like any other YouTube channel, you can like, subscribe, share, all those wonderful things. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.